Factors for stability in ecosystems. So there are many factors that affect the stability in ecosystems, and we're going to run through some of these. First is the climate. Now the definition of climate is the average weather of an area. So that could be how much rain it gets, the normal temperatures and stuff like that. So when we think about climate, organisms usually are able to endure smaller changes, but not large ones. So that would be like a seasonal change, like going from summer to winter, but not going through massive changes very quickly. So they cannot survive large changes like that. And when we say survive, we mean more like they can't be successful in that environment. They might live for a while, but they're probably going to die out. You can't maintain a population there. So, and lastly, the stability shows up whenever we have constant climate. So if the climate's not varying, the organisms don't have to change as much to go with it. So they're not being stressed by the environment that way. So an example we can think about is this, is you don't want to take a polar bear to Australia. So don't take a polar bear to Australia. Likewise, you don't want a kangaroo to come to Alaska. The different climate means organisms of an ecosystem could not live or succeed in another climate. So another factor that affects the stability of ecosystems is the matter and energy flow in that ecosystem. So when we think of the matter and energy cycles or flows, we have like a pyramid shape. The pyramid shape is going to have the producers on bottom, is going to create a stable balance in population sizes, which will therefore maintain the resources in the ecosystem. So as long as the pyramid shape is in play, the ecosystem should be pretty stable. just kind of to draw over to the side here, our pyramids we had were like this, where our producers' population is large on the bottom, and it gets smaller the higher we go up through our consumers. So, now we have birth and death rates, which can affect stability in ecosystems pretty much. So if we have an equal birth and death rate, it's going to increase the stability. That means essentially we're going to have a constant population size. If we have more births than deaths, we're going to have an overuse of resources, which can hurt a population. Because if they use up all of the resources, they're going to have issues getting more. More deaths than births will lead to possible endangerment of this population. And lastly, the factor we're going to talk about is going to be the organism interactions. So, we've already kind of talked about in the matter and energy flow, the population kind of stabilizing each other. Very similar, we have our predator-prey relationships. Are going to help balance the population. There's also symbiotic relationships. And symbiotic relationships would be like the legumes and nitrogen-fixing bacteria. The plants are going to receive the nitrogen. Whereas our bacteria will receive the food supplied to the plant. So the plant will nourish it, given that it gives it nitrogen. So these are 4 main different ways that the stability of an ecosystem can be affected, and that's all.